Hey guys, it's Alicia, and I am back with another Scrappy Playdate. That is like the series that Hannah, Lemieux, and myself do. This week we decided to create a background using mists and stencils, like actually misting through the stencil, which used to kind of be the thing to do before the modeling paste and all that kind of thing became real big. And so what I did was took a chicken wire stencil that I have that's from the Crafter Workshop, and I just took an October afternoon sprinkler. I believe it's in the color like buttermilk, maybe, if that sounds familiar. And I had to put it in a mini mister because that mist is really old and the bottle was clogged and I couldn't get it undone. I was tired of messing with it, so I just poured it into a mini mister and just did it that way. So I am using just a 12 by 12 piece of white cardstock that I trimmed down because I wanted to mount it onto this piece of Oh Darling paper, and I wanted that right side to peek out. I don't know why I've been so into that look lately. I've been liking that, so I'm doing that. And I'm going to take this Bow Bunny stamp set I have, and it's just on the right side of the stamp set there, it's just a bunch of different kinds of stitches. And I'm going to take one, I'm just trying to decide on a color, but I'm going to end up going with gold. So the thing with these stamps is I have a lot of like dye ink colors, but because these are the acrylic ones and not the photopolymer ones, the dye ink just doesn't stamp the way that I like. So I try to use like at least like archival or StazOn or pigment, and for me they just stamp a lot better. And excuse my head. So yeah, I'm just gonna go around the page here and stamp that little stitching pattern. And then I pulled out some sheets from Confetti, and then this chipboard frame is a open book frame, an open book frame from Maggie Holmes. And I wanted to stick that on my photo. It's such a cute frame. I love diagonals. I love the black and white of it, and then it has some gold foiling. You can't really see in the video, but just like the little numbers on the slide are in gold foiling on the bottom. And I'm going to take my ruler here and just tear some small strips from these various papers. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use that one, but I will end up tearing a strip off that one as well in the end. So using this floral paper that I love. So I wanted, I mean, there is a lot of black in this layout, but I wanted the rest of the colors to be really light and airy. So I went for the really I can't talk, the really light mint colors, as well as the light corally pink colors. And that's why that Oh Darling paper worked so well to mount my layout on, because it has them corally colors and then as well as like a little splotch of that mint color in it. So. And I'm going to use this like ombre-ish wood gold. You see my bomb pop. I had been craving one of those for like days, and my fiance went and grabbed me one. And then my daughter stole it immediately, so that's why you see I don't have one, but he's going to bring me another one in a minute. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, I used that ombre wood grain paper to kind of back the whole frame area, and then there I am. I'm like, I have to use this paper. I like that paper a lot, but the circles and the mint circles and polka dots, whatever they're called. So that's kind of going to be the general layout of that area. I'm going to take these little like string light embellishments I have. They're so cute, and even though they're silver, I don't care. I'm going to mix gold and silver on this layout. It's not going to look bad though. At least I don't think it looks bad. So yeah, I was just kind of showing you the package. But yeah, they're really cute. It's just a whole package of little mini string lights. So I'm going to start adhering this stuff down a bit, or at least together, so it's not all floating everywhere, because I tend to have problems when I do that. So I'm going to stick that down, and I just love the way that that stencil just peeks through. It just creates some interest back there on the white paper. And that color was perfect to use because it's just a very subtle color. So I'm going to try to figure out where to put these lights, and I wanted to put them at the top, but they just wouldn't fall right, so I'm going to end up putting them below the picture. And I'm just going to take my tiny attacher, if I can find it. I'm looking for it everywhere. And I'm going to open it up so I can staple in the middle of the page and get that stuck down that way. You do want to put a pad or something underneath if you do that though, because the staples don't close in the back. You have to turn it over and close them. I just use my scissors and then I throw washi tape over it. So I had pre-pulled out some different embellishments. This is just a cut apart sheet from Style Board that I'm playing with right now that's in that little container. Just, you know, she always, crepe paper in general, always does a sheet of all cut apart. So I'd cut those apart. And then this is just some ephemera from Confetti. And I'm sorry, that dipped looking tag, that mint tag is, I got those from the Target dollar spot. They come in a package of like 4 or 5 of all different colors of wood tags. And then they're painted on the bottom. Really cute. So I kind of folded up that edge where the white paper meets that background paper, and I knew I wanted to stick something in there. I love that tag from Confetti that I had there at first, but just wasn't fitting well for me, so I'm just going to layer one of the tags from the Style Board cut apart, and I'm going to throw that ticket from Confetti over it. And again, these are just some cut apart labels from that Style Board sheet. And I am going to use 2 of them. I'm just going to trim them up a bit. And that's kind of where my journaling and stuff is going to end up going. So, oh, I'm sorry, that floral to the right of the picture, that is also from the Confetti collection. The floral and then the 2 separate leaves are all from that collection. And these are just some word strips from Style Board that I'm going to end up using. And that bird, I wanted to stick it on there. I am going to stick a bird on here, but it's going to be from the chipboard sheet here. So this is the chipboard from Confetti, and I'm just going through that. I'm going to use this banner and kind of for just some interest up in that corner and for those labels to sit on. So I'm going to put this stuff down. I needed something to go on that tag, and I will say there are parts of this layout that I'm not 100% happy with the way it came out, but I can live with it. I mean, it just is what it is. I'm not going to like stress myself out over a scrapbook layout, so I think it looks fine. You know, is it my favorite layout I've ever done? No. Do I like it a lot still? Yeah. So there's the little birdie, and I was going to stick it down there, but he wouldn't fit. Just the very tip of his tail would have hung off, and I didn't want to cut him apart. So I'm going to stick him close to the photo, and I think it looks good. It looks like he's looking up at my daughter, and I just kind of like the way it looks there. It really draws your eye to the picture, you know, because you're looking at the bird. At least I do. So, and then that little arrow is from the Kiss Kiss chipboard, which I love. I hoard that chipboard. I think that might be one of the first pieces I ever used off of it. Bad, bad. And I hope you guys aren't getting sick of me using this crepe paper stuff that I put together to use. I'm really enjoying it because I love crepe paper. I love making homes. I know I say that all the time, but I do. And it's just so much easier to put stuff together when you really love the products you're using. And it's good for me because I'm getting out of my hoarding using this stuff. So yeah, that's good. So those are the Teresa Collins little tile stickers, and I just put 2015 there, and I'm going to throw some of these confetti puffy thingies, hearts, on that tag. And you know, yeah, I'm not completely happy with the way that tag came out, but it will do. It will do for me. Yeah, I'm just looking through different embellishments that I pulled, you know, the same ones that I've been pulling to look at with all these latest layouts. And then I stuck a little puffy sticker down there that says Darling, I think, on that tag down in that corner. And I'm going to just put some twine through there. And I'm going to glue it down so it'll sit kind of how I want it to sit because it was just free flowing. Free falling. Oh, I won't do that again to you, sorry. Those are moments I kind of go in my own world. So I'm going to look up the date that this picture was taken, and I just had to jot it down quick because it was time to get my daughter up for school. So now she's gone off to the bus, and I'm back, and I'm going to use this Hero Arts Memories ink. I think the color is Rosebud. I'm not sure, but I think so. And I just stamped the date on that date label there, and I'm going to do my journaling on the one below, back to just one little sentence. I was doing so good for the last couple layouts. I'm going to get back into it, but really, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot to say for this. The one sentence did fine. And I staple those together, and I'm going to stick it up on that banner area up there. Just had to readjust some things so that it would all fit the way I wanted to. And, you know, in hindsight, looking back while I'm doing the voiceover, I wish I would have put something a little mint up in that corner. But like I said, it just is what it is. It will be fine. The world will go on. So I'm going to do my title now, and I'm going to use one of these Heidi Swap foam foily, you know, sticker things. And I'm going to use that one that says my heart, and I'm going to put that in the lower right hand corner, and I'm going to use this Martha Stewart glitter transfer paper. My thoughts on it are, I don't know. It was a lot of work. I mean, I cut most of it out, so you don't have to sit there and watch me, but I had to go over it several times to kind of achieve the look that I got, which wasn't completely what I was expecting, but it's not horrible. But it was a lot of work, so I don't know. I'm going to probably use the ones up that I have, but I don't think that I will, you know, purchase any more. I'm glad I didn't go crazy. They were on clearance, as you see, and I'm glad I didn't pick all of them up since I've been in this whole like transfer phase. But that's it, and you can see it as glittery in the stills and in the pictures at the end. And then I stuck some puffy stickers close to it, and I'm splattering some India ink now. And that's pretty much the layout. I'm going to do some close-ups. Make sure you guys check out Hannah's video as well. I know hers is posted already. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.